reached the end of November, which means it's time to rank all 7 November 2020 releases that I saw from worst to best. Just a reminder, I don't watch anything rated R, so even though things like Resident Evil and House of Gucci were very popular, I didn't see them because they're rated R. So here is my ranking of all 7 movies that I saw for November. Number 7, The Eternals. I went into this with an open mind. I wanted to like it, but the plot was a mess. None of the characters were interesting, and I just didn't get that sense of fun that you're supposed to get from a Marvel movie. It's an ambitious movie, but very, very flawed. Number 6, Clifford the Big Red Dog. I was mildly amused by some of this film. The parts where people freak out over this huge dog were really funny, but the plot was so stupid, the humor was so lowbrow, and felt very out of place for a movie like this. The only really good performance in the movie was John Cleese, and he's not even in the movie that much. Number 5, Home Sweet Home Alone. Again, I went into this with an open mind, but it was bad. The main problem was the main focus is on the burglars, who they now made sympathetic, so they've essentially made the kid in this one the antagonist. They're not trying to rob him because they're bad people who are dangerous. They're trying to get back something that he stole from them. So when they start getting injured with the traps, it's no longer amusing, it's painful. Number 4, Ghostbusters Afterlife. Finally, a worthy follow-up to the original 1984 film. This film had a really good mystery and lovingly paid tribute to the original. I just wish they had come up with a different story because while it is a great film, it had the Star Wars The Force Awakens problem of essentially being a remake of the first movie, while also passing the torch to the younger generation. Number 3, Finch. I saw the trailer for this movie, thought it looked good, so I got a free trial of Apple TV, and I'm glad I saw it. It's a very slow-burn movie, but it lets you process what's going on and feel for the characters. The movie was a lot more emotional than I was expecting, and I loved it. Number 2, Red Notice. Dwayne Johnson and Ryan Reynolds team up to stop Gal Gadot from robbing priceless artifacts, and the comedic hijinks ensue. This was a fantastic movie with a lot of energy, great performances all around, and an incredibly smartly written plot. But number 1 is the best movie I saw this month is Encanto. A very heartfelt, wonderful movie with well-written characters, amazing songs from Lin-Manuel Miranda, absolutely fantastic animation, and a great message. The plot to this movie is engaging, the main character is very relatable, the supporting characters are creative. I really enjoyed this film, a lot more than I thought I was going to. It was fantastic all around, one of Disney's best, so it comes in at number 1 as the best movie that I saw in November 2021.